Good evening, I'm Deborah Knapp.
And I'm Aaron Wright. An SAPD arrest is under new scrutiny from community leaders across San Antonio.
Some are condemning it for what they call a racially motivated stop that turned into an unwarranted arrest.
Last week, officers stopped Mathias Ometu while looking for a man accused of choking his wife. According to SAPD, Ometu matched the description given by the victim. A struggle followed when officers placed him inside the vehicle to be identified by the victim.
SAPD says during that struggle, Ometu kicked two officers. That's why he's now facing 2 felony charges.
San Antonio's NAACP president tells us none of this should have happened.
Dr. Gregory Hudspeth makes it clear he believes this stop and its results are discrimination.
Because he was African American, he was treated differently and he was not given the benefit of the doubt. The description the individual gave did not match his description. That should have been the end of the discussion.
San Antonio's NAACP president says he's seen SAPD at its best.
I witnessed them standing between protesters and vigilantes. And they did that very well. And they kept the trouble down at the Alamo and at Travis Park.
The retired political science professor doesn't hold back today when he feels they failed to uphold their oath.
This is not an example of which they performed that well. Their point should have been de-escalation. And I did not see any effort on their part to de-escalate what was going on.
When asked about the black officer involved in the arrest and if diversity on the force helps, Dr. Gregory explains it doesn't cure the root issue of racism in policing.
Obviously, we want diversity on the police force, but diversity alone is not the answer. A lot of it has to do with training and good policing. This was not good policing from my perspective.
Online and in San Antonio, this case is being compared to instances of police abuse. Dr. Gregory believes mistrust of the police is something everyone needs to understand.
Should he have cooperated? Should have. But the fact that he did not cooperate with him should not have escalated to this point.
SAPD is expected to release body camera video from this incident soon. Meantime, here's a look at Darren Smith Jr., the man police were looking for. He's charged with domestic violence after he was arrested on Friday.